Okay, so now we move into KWS Firefly, another Group 3 soft wheat. A few years ago this looked like it had the potential to be quite a big Group 3 variety. It's not a distilling wheat, so its appeal in Scotland was always somewhat limited, but certainly in England it looked set to take over as the next big Group 3 wheat. I had a bit of a setback last year, being a Cougar cross. We had this documented issue last year with the Cougar Septoria resistance genetics breaking down, and Cougar as a variety was used as a parent with these in crossing to instill this Septoria resistance into the progeny, because it had been a very Septoria resistant variety itself. Unfortunately, with the breakdown of it last year, we saw the varieties that had Cougar in the back crossing really breaking down quite badly, but that was mainly further south. We didn't see it up north, but this year, David, it's a different story.
Yeah, I mean, it was well documented last year that Firefly, Saki, with the Cougar in there, they were the first ones that was really noticeable about what's happening here. Yeah, like Paul says, we didn't really see it last year, but I do believe that there is a bit more of it around this year, and you can see in these untreated, yeah, the Septoria's, on a par with barrel just about, and yeah, there is something going on with it. But again, I harp back to what I was saying with barrel there, look over here, yeah, fungicides are doing it. I mean, you wouldn't be disappointed with that at all. So yeah, it's a variety that's never really taken off in this part of the world, but again, other parts of the UK.
The disease resistance, yeah, you can manage it, but it is a security blanket, isn't it, Laura? Really,
it is. Yeah.
And I think growers are definitely looking to move more towards that type of variety with the whole sustainability and, well, cost and everything, really.
I think when there's other options available, and as we say, it never got approval for distilling either, so yeah, it just maybe doesn't have quite enough positives in its favour.
I think its main claim to fame a couple of years ago was its superior Septoria resistance relative to barrel. You can see, I agree, David, when we're looking at the plots now, you can see the difference in the untreated plots with some of these varieties that have got the Cougar in the back crossing. We can notice it more this time. As you say, look at on the treated plot, it's a different animal. But really, as a variety, Firefly, I think that's going to really knock it back a little bit now. There's one or two new Group 3s coming through which we're just going to look at next.
It is behind on the yield a wee bit, isn't it?
It's never performed in the north.
Yeah.
It's always been well below barrel in the north on yield. Yeah, I think it's probably time to move on.